Hi, this is Vicki with My Paper Connection. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm going to do my fun fold today. Today is my Saturday fun fold day. It's one of my favorite days of the week. I love doing fun folds, and look how fun that is. It's a corner fold fun fold. Say that fast. It's a corner fold, fun fold card. And I'm going to show you how to make it. If you do not already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you would like the catalog from which all of this fun stuff comes from, please message me. I would love to get one out to you. All right, without further ado, let's get started playing. Okay, so what we're doing is we're starting with Poppy Parade, and I cut it 5.5 by 8.5, and I have scored it at 4.25, and I'm just burnishing it there at that 4.25 line. And I'm bringing in my stamp for the poppy, and I'm gonna stamp with Poppy Parade ink, and I'm just gonna go all over it in different directions. And I'm going to stamp off the page, on the page, and then the little gaps that are there, I'll fill them with leaves. The next thing I'm doing is bringing in my trimmer, and I'm going to open it up. I don't know if you can see the design that's on it. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to put the face of it this way, and I'm going to go to the 3-inch mark right here. I'm going to take my blade to the 2.5-inch mark. Well, that's not my blade, that's my scoring blade. So I'll take it to the 2.5-inch mark right here, press it in. Then I'm going to go up to 4 5/8, which is, let's see, right there. Then I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to go to the 3-inch mark here and go to the 5/8-inch mark. That's right here. And I'll just go up to that line, that little corner there that is cut. There we go. It's a little hard to do when you're doing it slowly. There we go, and it connected perfectly. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to see where the little square is at. I'm just going to flip it like this. And what you want to make sure of is that your line across here is perfectly straight. So you just do it like that, and then you take your bone folder and you come back and you just press those places down like that. Okay? I probably should have went ahead and did this before I actually stamped it, but you know what? I don't think it's going to show anyway. The next thing I'm going to do is to adhere this piece of designer series paper. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to adhere it to this piece of basic black, and I believe this is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 and 2 5/8 by 2 5/8. But again, don't worry about writing it down. I'll have it on my blog. So I'm just going to adhere this to the basic black. Then I'm going to place this onto my flap. And what you want to do is try to line it up to where your corners are really nice and even, right here and right here. It's already starting to take shape, isn't it? Alrighty. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I have a piece of Poppy Parade that is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then I have a piece of Whisper White that's, I believe, 2.5 by 2.5, and I'm going to use black memento ink, and I'm going to stamp this lovely poppy right there in the middle, like that. Then I'm going to bring in the Poppy Parade. And we have this really, it's like a fill-in portion that fills in your poppy. And I'm going to stamp the poppy with that. Before I do that, I always like to test drive it first. So I'm just going to test it and see. And yeah, it's not going to be too dark that I won't like it. So just going to go ahead, and there really is no particular way to do it. You just do it. There's going to be some blank spots, but that's what makes it look like art. Isn't that cool? Okay, I'm going to put that aside. Then I'm going to go ahead and glue this on to the Poppy Parade square. Uh-oh, I got ink on it. Well, we may have to put something on there. It might be a good place for an embellishment. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this on the back side of it, because you see the mechanics here is not really pretty. And I don't want it to, see right now it can flap. I don't want it to do that. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to make it even with this square right here. I'm just going to glue that down, and then it's not going to go anywhere. You know what I may do? Make this one a little different than the other one. I will take my, let's see, I'll put my leaf right there. How's that? And then, oh, I feel like I need one on the other side too. And then we'll just color it in or something. Alrighty, so let's put that to the side for right now. Actually, we're not going to put it aside. We're going to bring this in. This is going to be the inside of our card. And I don't want to adhere it into place yet because I want to get my stamping done first. So what I'm going to do is press it where I want it to be and then close it like that. And then I'm going to take a pencil. I'm just going to go around with the pencil lightly. And then I'll take it out. Well, goodness, I must have ink all over me. I'm going to flip it over and we're going to do that again. All right, so I've got it flipped over. I'm just going to take my poppy flower, ink it with black memento again, and I'm going to go off the edges just randomly. Like that. Then I'm going to come back in with the Poppy Parade. This time I'm going to use this stamp, which has, it's kind of a mottled, speckled appearance, and I'm just going to come in and just hit up these spots like this. Has a little bit more texture to it than the other one. Just like that. And I'm not even going to put a sentiment in because you can write whatever you want to on the inside of it. Alright, so let me do this real quick. Let's take our pencil and just go along those edges right in there. Erase that out. Try not to erase too much on that ink, on the black memento, until you know that it is dry, because it will smear a little bit. All right, get this out of the way. Then just go and put it in like that. There we go. All right, now we have these gorgeous sequins. So pretty. And I'm going to take my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to use the putty side of it. I'm just going to pick up a few. I'm just going to pick some up. Then I'm going to put some glue right where I want them to go. Let me flip it over. You just pick it up, and then it's helpful if you use something else to get it off of that putty. I'm just going to use my little pencil like that. And then I'll pick up another piece. I'm going to put one, let's see, right about here. And it just takes a small speck of glue. Let me get it in so you can see it. And then I just take my pencil and push down on the edge. And then I'm going to pick one more. I think I'll come up here. There we go. And the very last thing I'm going to do is to cut out a ring of basic black and then a little ring of white with these decorative dies, and they are so pretty. So let me go do that and I'll be right back. All right, here we go. There's just a few little pieces that are still in there, but isn't that cool? I love it. Now you can do this in white, and you can actually put your sentiment right here, and that's all you would really have to do. I wanted it a little bit fancier, so I went ahead and printed or cut this out as well. I brought in some scrap paper again, and I'm just going to stamp Happy Birthday right in the middle of that. Just like that. I found it easier to be able to stamp it here, especially on camera when I don't want my head to be right here, than it was to stamp it and then try to line it up. So let's adhere all of this, and then we are going to be finished with our gorgeous card. Just going to put some glue back here, put it in place right here. Then I'm going to use some dimensionals. And just like that, I'm all done with my card. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Love, love, love it. Really fun. And then you've got plenty of space to write your greeting. Wait a minute, I'm not yet done. I said I would do something with these, right? Okay, so this stamp set also has this very small speckled and mottled looking piece. So I'm just gonna do that in green. It's actually Old Olive, and just go right there on top of it. And then I'll come over here and do the same thing. There you go. Perfect. And now you can see how I covered up my mess. No one will ever know the difference except you. All right. Don't you love it? I love it, and I hope you did too. Again, if you would like a catalog and you do not already have a demonstrator, please let me know. I would love to send one to you. If you have any questions or comments, please message me. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to hear how you like this gorgeous card. So just message me, and have a great day.